You won't believe what Oprah asked Michael Jackson on live television. She actually asked him if he was a virgin. His reaction says everything.
Who do you date?
Well, right now it's Brooke Shields. Well, we try not to just be everywhere and go it's mostly at home. She'll come over, I'll go to her house, because I don't like going out in the public.
Have you ever been in love?
Yeah.
With Brooke Shields?
Yes, and another girl.
And another girl? I'm going to ask you this, and it's embarrassing for me to ask you this, but I'm going to ask you anyway. Are you a virgin?
How could you ask me that question?
I just want to know. I want to know.
I'm a gentleman.
You're a gentleman.
I'm a gentleman.
So
I'm a gentleman.
So, okay, I would interpret that to mean that means that you believe that a lady is a lady, and therefore...
That's something that's private. I mean, you know, shouldn't be spoken about openly. You can call me old-fashioned if you want, but, you know, to me that's very personal.
So you're not going to answer it?
I'm embarrassed.
Everyone knows Michael Jackson for the moonwalk, but almost nobody talks about this side of him. He was unbelievably funny, naturally sarcastic, and some of his funniest moments were completely unplanned. From accidentally ignoring Oprah to leaving interviewers speechless, here are Michael Jackson's funniest moments you probably forgot existed.
Out of singing, wait.
Yeah. And when you are, for instance, when we were here before, you know what? I mean, all the things ever printed in the tabloid, the only thing's ever been true is when they said I couldn't dance. When we were here the last time shooting the commercial, you were like in between shots, running off, conceiving the dance, choreographing the dance. You were up all night dancing.
And she didn't leave.
Can we just do it again without the negative saying that you don't like the tour? Just
I don't like it though.
I know, but
I go through hell.
Setting up though, I don't understand.
I go through hell touring. Okay, then I'll make it positive then.
Yeah, it's just
well, you know the truth.
Yeah.
Okay.
And action, Michael.
I love to tour. You guys.
Just say.
Why you all start laughing? I'm going to get into it.
Check out what happened when this Michael Jackson impersonator started performing in the street. Within moments, he was pulled away and the crowd couldn't believe what they were watching.
The police pulled him out.
What was he doing? He was doing a Jackson dance.
He was doing all my. Every time he starts, the police pull him out. Every time. He could never get on a roll. Poor guy. You guys got the leg kick, the spin. He grabs his crouch. After that, they take him off.
Check out the moment Brooke Shields turned down the chance to sing with Michael Jackson.
To sing together?
No.
I would love to sing with you. Would you like to sing with me?
You don't sing? I don't sing. I did sing, but that's not why I married Michael. I don't need that. That's ridiculous. If I wanted it, I mean, I'm not going to marry someone for a recording career, just to clear that up as well.
What? Stop.
Michael Jackson absolutely loved Chris Tucker, and once you hear the stories they shared together, you'll understand exactly why.
Michael is my boy. We hang out. We don't see each other that much, but when I see him,
because he's not around hanging out with just other people. He's you and he are hanging out. You're friends.
We bump into each other around the world, man. It's like I bump in, and he's cool because he called me sometimes to check up on me, see how I'm doing. He's like, "How you doing, Chris?" And when he really missed me, he called me Christmas. Hey, Christmas, how are you?
He calls you Christmas?
He called me Chris. It felt good. At first, I was like, why you call me? But then it started sounding good. I was like, say that again, Mike. He's like, Christmas? Is that what you mean? Yeah. We go to the movies sometime. We go to the movies. Both of us like going to the movies. So we go to the movies, but it's hard because Michael got to sneak in the movie right before it starts. So Michael come in there like with a ninja suit on. He's hiding and all black. All of a sudden, I'm sitting there, where's Michael? And then I turn around. He's like, hey, Chris. I'm like, oh, man. How long you been here? About 5 minutes. I'm sorry. Did I scare you? Sorry, Chris. And then, we sneak in, all this stuff. He sneaks in at the last minute. He does all this stuff. Security bring us popcorn and stuff. I'm like, he's trying to hide,
Right. Here you go, Mr. Jackson.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, we watching the movie. He's the loudest person in there.
Really?
Yeah, he's watching the movie like, hee hee. I said, Michael, would you shut up for before people see you?
Sorry, it was funny, Chris.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson had a seriously sarcastic side too. Just watch how he responds to this interviewer. The comeback is so subtle you'll almost miss it.
Common musical phrases in your songs that you write?
Common musical phrases?
Do you know what that means?
Yeah, but I don't know if you know what it means.
Let me ask you. Why don't you tell us what it is?
A musical phrase could mean a note, a tone.
Could you tell us what a common musical phrase is?
A common musical phrase.
Oprah?
Check out how Michael Jackson exaggerated this clap. It was so over the top people couldn't tell if he was being serious or throwing pure sarcasm.
That wasn't loud enough.
Yeah.
We all remember the moment Michael Jackson held his baby over that hotel balcony. It became one of the most shocking moments of his life. Here's the footage that had the entire world talking. Michael Jackson could never do something most of us take for granted: go shopping. Every time he stepped outside, crowds would instantly surround him. That's why this moment meant so much to him.
I dream to go in a supermarket and just shop and be like everybody else and put things in a basket, because I can't do it. Because when I try to do it, people crowd around you, they want autographs and they want you to sign things and take pictures. That's why I love disguises so much. Had my cousins dressed like they were bag boys, and I went shopping. It was great.
Steve Harvey shares one of the funniest stories about Michael Jackson, revealing what happened when they went to church together. The ending is even funnier than you'd expect.
I said, Mike, we got to go to church. It's black people. We got to go now. You know, we got to get parking and everything. I said, Mike, did you tell anybody you was going to church? Oh, no, I wanted it to be a secret. I said, okay, cool. No, first Mike goes to get dressed, and he comes out dressed. And I went, Mike, what the you got on? So where you going, man? What is this you wearing? What's the matter? This is my suit. I said, what you dressed like Captain Crunch for? Where's you going with all these bars on your shoulders? I said, that's no military. We're going to church, man. You got one stripe on one leg. I said, where your suit at, man? This is all I got. Steve, this jacket is $20,000. I'm going, what? So
listen to what happens the second people realize Michael Jackson is there. The entire atmosphere changes, and within moments, everyone completely loses their minds.
We go get in the car. We get down off the 10 and we turn on Crenshaw, and it's cars from the 10 all the way down Crenshaw, all up Jefferson Avenue. People all on the side where, Michael, I'm going, what the hell? I said, Mike, I thought I told you, ain't tell nobody. I never opened my mouth. The preacher told somebody Michael was coming, and the word got out. It was people from Belgium, Argentina, Amsterdam, signs from everywhere. People from all over the world flew in to see this guy go to church.
Michael Jackson was completely fascinated by this camera. The way he reacted was so wholesome, you could see his childlike curiosity come out instantly.
That's a beauty. But you can edit within the camera.
Can you operate it?
I don't know. Okay, yeah.
Shoot up. He's got it. Are you a technology?
I love it. Yeah, I love cameras.
Yeah.
Love it. It's a beauty.
Check out Michael Jackson's reaction when his impersonator was standing right next to him. He tried so hard to keep a straight face, but he just couldn't hold in the laughter.
Michael Jackson.
My name is Michael Jackson.
My name is Michael Jackson.
My name is Michael Jackson.
Pretty boring here on the stage between sets.
Thank you.
I can prove it. It ends with Michael going,
Thank you.
Do you see this? Call the Directors Guild.
Yeah, one more time. All right, one other.
Here, David. Oh, stand with me. No, there's a step forward.
Okay, yeah, he stepped forward. Okay. But somebody has to say with the real Michael Jackson step forward.
Yeah. Here, then you have to say, will the real Michael Jackson step forward? All right, ready? Okay, go.
Hi, my name is Michael Jackson.
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 Will the real Michael Jackson please stand forward?
Quarter to 9.
So I hated.
Listen to how Mike Tyson had no interest in meeting Michael Jackson at first. Then everything changed the moment Michael personally asked for him. What happened next turned into an unforgettable story.
His guts forever, right? Every time Michael Jackson's name came out, I said, "F that mother." And this and that, and this and that, and this and that. And so one day, Rodney Jerkins was working with him, right?
All right.
And he said, "Yo, man, come see Mike." I said, "No, f that. I don't want to see him. He dissed me, man. I'm played me, make me look like a in front of all those people." He said, "Nah, man, he's cool, man. Mike asked for you to come." I said, "He didn't ask for me. Get the f." He said, "Mike, he asked for you, man." I said, "Really?"
Damn.
I said, "Okay, I'm coming. I'll be over there, right?" So I got the plane. I went over there and I hung out, and we started hanging out together. And I said, "Fuck, man, he's a good guy." I said, "But in my mind, why you play me though, Mike? Why you play me like that? You knew who I was. Why you play me?"
He figured out that every time he moves, the photographers take pictures.
Attractions in Japan. Just blinded me.
著名かつ人格的にも素晴らしい。しかもタレントに満ちた才能に満ちた著名な建築家。本日ここ。
This woman walked up to Michael Jackson and said, "Do you want to sign these balls?" Without explaining, she meant baseballs. Michael's reaction caught everyone completely off guard.
Sign these balls. Oh.
Don't say that. That's the camera's I'm sorry.
He did not. Check out the moment Michael Jackson playfully roasted his sister's voice. Nobody expected him to say it, and her reaction makes the whole clip even better.
East Indian. I think they're really beautiful, and the darker they are, the more beautiful.
Bill! Excuse me. Can you close that door?
Your voice is very irritating.
I know, I hate this scream.
You sound like Carol Burnett.
Can you close that door, Bill, please?
Check out the moment Michael Jackson quietly threw a little shade at Jermaine. It was so subtle that if you blink, you'll probably miss it.
Also, I'd like to thank all my brothers who I love very dearly, including Jermaine.
Check out the moment Michael Jackson and Muhammad Ali pretended to have a boxing match. Watching two global icons joking around together is something you don't see every day.
Say, Jim, you think I could have a float like a butterfly? Bam.
Well,
Sting like a bee?
well, you got the butterfly part down, Brother Michael, and you sing real sweet to complete the cycle. But before you can sting people out of their wits, you gotta put on some meat and keep on eating your grits.
Man, you cold, man.
This is probably one of the funniest interactions Michael Jackson ever had with Eddie Murphy. The chemistry between them is hilarious, and it only gets funnier as the clip goes on.
Thank you very much, Eddie Murphy. First, I'd like to thank... Could you lift that up, please? I can't wait. Eddie, I need your help.
It ain't working.
Okay.
Go like bend down.
First, I'd like to thank...
He said, "Eddie, pull it up like I was working for him." Or something. And I started to do it too. I was like, "Yes, Mike. Wait, what am I doing?"
Here's another hilarious story about Michael Jackson and Eddie Murphy. Every time these two cross paths, something unforgettable seemed to happen.
Yeah, you know, I met Bubbles, but Bubbles, he had Bubbles and Michael had like a real zoo at his house. And with a big zoo with giraffes and, I mean, he had a facility, a thing that was so big that giraffes was walking around and like, ugh. It was huge. And And Bubbles had gotten too old. Bubbles was in the cage, like tripping, like, ah! And Mike was like, don't go near the cage. And we had dinner, though. They brought the trainer, brought the chimps in, and they were running around while we were eating dinner, running under the table. It was surreal.
Michael Jackson had a fiery side too. Just watch what happens when this interviewer keeps getting his angle wrong. Michael doesn't hold back.
Reb, how close are you?
I don't know. Pretty close.
Like this? Or can you see chest?
I can see right about where your Nike is.
What a schmuck. Back up. Ah, didwit. Like this. That's how you back up.
Chris Tucker tells the hilarious story of how Michael Jackson offered to buy him absolutely anything he wanted. What happened next is easily one of the funniest stories you'll ever hear about Michael.
You guys were pretty good friends.
Oh yeah, man. I was blessed, man, to to grow up and to meet somebody I idoled and admired so much, man, and become his friend. I was in one of his videos and stuff, and just loved Michael, man. We became friends, man. I hung out with him a lot, and Michael was just so nice, man. You'd be around him and you just get happy, man. He would give you anything if you liked something. Like I was just complimenting a flat screen TV he had, and he gave it to me. I was like, Michael, I didn't want the TV. But then the black came out of me. I started liking everything after that. I said, Mike, I like that Rolls Royce. That's a bad Rolls Royce. Not the old one, the new Rolls Royce, right there. He was like, you like it, Chris? I said, yeah, I like it. He said, you sure you like it? I said, yeah, I like it. He said, well, you better go buy one, because I ain't giving you my Rolls Royce. I gave you a TV? Damn.
Are you